talking about our experiences at our individual HBCUs, and I will let my two friends introduce themselves, Cam and Ireland.
We're all supportive of each other.
There was a spider coming down on your shoulder. That was so scary.
And you just dance. Like, we have a DJ, you dance. Yeah, it's just a good time. And also, during orientation week, every year, every freshman class gets a dance. So they'll teach you your dance, and it's literally so fun.
Like, you find a new place, especially in Greensboro, you'd be like, where
Especially
is this?
And the stuff, like, everybody will talk about places that, like, are, like, hangout spots.
And you're like, what? Like, what is
The
that?
where?
Okay, so the next topic that we are going to discuss is relationships in college, seeing as though we all have boyfriends. So once again, I will give them the floor, and then I will ask.
They always look at me to go first. But, okay, so I am in a relationship, 2 years going strong. But I'll just give y'all a little quick backstory because we don't want to be here all day. So what happened with me, we went to one of my friend's cousin's house. And there were just like a few guys there and a few girls, so everything was cool. We were just chilling. And this one guy that I had became friends with, his name was LJ. So LJ, if you're watching this, hey, I don't think you're watching this.
Shout out to LJ.
But basically he was like, oh my gosh, you act just like this guy Six. Like, you're gonna love him when he comes. And so me, like, I was just chilling. I was like, okay, Six. Like, is that his name, number one? What is Six? So he was like, oh, his name is Sixto. And I was like, huh? He's like, his name is Sixto. And I was like, okay, like, whatever. Okay, like, cool. Like, let's wait for Sixto to get here. Or whatever. So a few days later, I think, by this time, I think we had started school, but we were still going over to their house to just, like, hang out, like, during the night, you know, because we didn't really have anything else to do. And just chill. So this Sixto kid finally got there, and, like, he comes in or whatever, just chilling. And, like, the first thing I noticed was, like, I was like, he looks so, like, sophisticated. Like, he's, like, about his business or whatever. I was just, like, interesting. You know, like, girls, you just peep and, like, act like it's chill or whatever.
Yeah.
So he, like, introduces himself to me or whatever, and I'm like, hey, like, I'm Cam, just chill off that, and, like, left it at that. But we had this group chat called Cram Fam, and basically it had, like, all my friends up in it. It was, like, Katie, Kyra, Shy, 5 guys, 5 girls, I think. So we're just texting or whatever. Everybody's cool. We're just chilling, stuff like that. Time goes on, and, like, me and, like, Six start getting, like, close. Like, we're, like, really good friends. Almost best friends at this point. And, like, the days keep going past, and, like, I don't even think I realized, like, how fast it was going or whatever. But anyways, one thing turned into another. We become real cool. Like, at this time, we're, like, talking or whatever. And then by the time I know it, it's January, and, like, he asked me to be his girlfriend in, like, such a cute way. It was just so cute, like, and I didn't think stuff like that still existed, really. Especially not in college, because, you know, they tell you, like, don't go into college looking for a boyfriend, like, they're gonna play you, X, Y, and Z, or whatever. So I was nervous about that, but, like, now we'll be going, well, we met in September, so I guess we'll be going on 2 years, but we didn't start dating until January or whatever. Like I said, we were best friends first, which I, like, think is so important. But yeah, it's cool, it's chill. I think the thing I learned is that you can, like, not be, I don't want to say not be serious, but you can be, like, realize, like, college is a growing place. Like, everybody's growing. You're, like, figuring things out, and that's okay. Like, you're going to go through things just because you're figuring yourself out. But, like, if you stay strong and, like, know what you want or whatever, make sure that person matches up with what you want, and you'll be straight.
For me, I met Daryl at Olive Branch, and, like, that night, like, everyone was just getting each other's numbers because, you know, everyone's new to college, you know.
And y'all wear the same shirt, so you don't know who's
Yeah. And so, I mean, I knew he went to either Morehouse or Clark, obviously.
Right.
So I got his number. No, I didn't get his number. I got his Instagram. And me and my roommate, we was just like, a lot of people was asking us for our, like, Instagram, Snapchats, or whatever. So we got back to the dorm, and I was like, what was that guy's name? I can't remember. Because he didn't follow me back, like, ASAP. So I was like, oh well, like, it is what it is. So then he followed me back, asked for my Snapchat, and then on Snapchat he asked for my number. So okay, cool, whatever. But, like, I was texting, like, I wasn't texting a lot of people, like, I was just getting to know a lot of people, you know, like, friends, because I really wasn't trying to look for a boyfriend going into college. I just wanted to be, I just wanted friends, that's all, right. You know. But anyways, like, all the other people I was talking to, they just, like, I just, like, slowly cut them off, or, like, just slowly stopped talking to them. But, like, with him, like the conversation, like it never got boring. Like we always had
Yes,
something to
that's
talk
facts.
about.
Like, yeah.
And then we started going to the library with each other. Just started doing homework. Like it was literally school first. Like it was never like about us first, you know. It was like school academics first. And then homecoming came and like he wanted to go to like the events with me, because you know how usually you go to the events with your friends or his friends, but he wanted to go with me. I was like, okay. Like I caught feelings, he caught feelings, and we just kept hanging out every day, and so we're here. It'll be like a year in November, but I met him last August, so.
Because Ireland's a sophomore.
We're junior. She's a
She's
sophomore.
Yeah.
But what have you learned, like, in terms of like the college and relationships?
Like people are gonna test it for sure, especially like when he goes to parties by himself.
I feel like you really see, like, if they're, like, you'll know if somebody's trying to be in a relationship or if they're just trying to play around. Like, I promise you, you'll know.
You'll know.
Or whatever.
Yeah. Like first semester we spent all the time with each other, but like second semester we started like joining clubs and started getting more involved, so we couldn't hang out that much. But like,
So with me, like I previously said, I met my boyfriend in the group chat, and it's a long story about how we started texting, but I'll just say we started texting and we were texting every day up until August. And to be real, you guys, my boyfriend is a dry texter. Love him in the whole nine, but that boy is dry when it comes to texting. Oh my goodness. So I was just like, yeah, well, we still texted every day. He was consistent, so I was like, okay. And when I finally met him in person at Welcome Week, it was like, shoot, like I thought I was about to be out here very city girl like, and he was like, nah, you're not. And he swept me off my feet basically in that sense. And I really liked him, and we were talking basically from August to December, January, and then when I came back from winter break, when I first saw him, he got me a Christmas gift. He got me the UGG slides or whatever, the black strap-on slides or whatever, and then it had a note in it. It was like, will you be my special friend, yes or no? And I had to check yes.
What? Okay, y'all, this is crazy because me and Croy is number one. The dates we started like dating our significant others are really close. And then like my boyfriend did that exact same thing, which is why I was telling y'all I didn't know things like that still exist, because he had my whole room decorated.
Oh,
Like,
that's so cute.
the whole room. It had light up balloons on the ground, and then it had a
money.
necklace. It had a necklace from Things Remembered. If y'all know, I know we had that here. Y'all know what that is. And it had his name on it, and then it had a no, and it said like, "Will you be my girlfriend? Yes or no?" And I still have all the notes he's gotten me, all the notes that come on the flowers.
So
I still have them all. So yeah, love him. Shout out to you if you're on here.
Yeah, very sweet.
But we love them. We just love
We
to
do.
see it.
But yeah, one thing about, I think, in college is just balancing your time and trust. Because especially sophomore year, really more so balancing your time sophomore year. We both got super busy. He's in SAB, which is the activities board, which puts on the majority of the programs, like the fun events on campus. So he was busy, and that would be like 2-3 nights out of the week, and I would just have to know, like, I'm not gonna be able to see him as much, or I'm not gonna be able to see him all the time because he had an apartment, so you know I was over there a lot. And what's it called? Yeah, just trust, because like, you know, when you go to a party without each other, you just gotta pray he ain't doing nothing crazy.
Yes, sir. This nigga spitting.
Because you know you can't control that, and at that point, like you said, like you have to be able to trust them, and you can't control what they do. For real. And you just have to talk, communicate.
Yeah, for sure.
Communicate and set boundaries. If you do not want him dancing with anybody at a party, let him know. Don't be like,
you can't be mad. If you don't say anything,
you can't be mad.
that,
No.
like, if it happens.
Because that's,
But I
you
was
let it
not-
happen.
Absolutely not. I'm not
You have to
gonna do
communicate, and you have to let it know. You have to let him know or her know what it is, because your comfortability is what's the best, really. Okay, guys. And to end off this video, we'll be talking about the most anticipated moments of HBCU living, I guess? Life. HBCU life.
The experience.
Homecoming. So, like always, give me all the floor. Let's get into it.
So on Sunday, we have like a welcome jam, I guess, just to start it off, you know. It's just like a big party outside in the Oval, Spelman's Oval. And then at the end, there's like fireworks, and it's great. We do like the swag surf. It's really fun. And then Monday, well, last year we had YouTube Fest. where a whole bunch of YouTubers came, and it was actually really fun. Lil Baby performed, Queen performed,
Queen King.
Deer and Ken came. It was fun, and after like every night there's a party afterwards, but you don't have to go to every party. You pick and choose.
You don't want to be that person
Because-
that goes to every party.
Yeah.
Says who? I'm just kidding.
I'm about to say.
And then, like our classes don't get canceled, so we still have to go to class the next day. And then on Tuesday we had the R&B concert. 7th Streeter came. There was a party after that. Wednesday was the hip hop concert with Young Thug. Thursday was the Step Show, I think. No, the Step Show was on Saturday. Thursday was like a little carnival thing. And then it was Pretty Nasty after that. It's a party, Pretty Nasty party after that. And then Friday we had the fashion show. But there's no parties on Friday. Everyone just gets ready for Saturday, the tailgate.
Yeah.
And so around like 1 or 2, you go out, get food. It's so fun. Like there's so many people that come back. It's like packed. If you looked at Spelman on like a normal day, you'd be like, oh no, I'm sorry. On Friday we have market. I forgot about market.
How could you forget about your
I
favorite thing?
I don't know. But we have market and a whole bunch of people come to that. It's kind of different though because it's not just college students. It's like people's parents come back and stuff.
Yeah.
So people really go out with their parents like Friday night or whatever. And then Saturday is tailgate. You take a nap after tailgate and then you go to the final party of the week. And then Sunday you wake up, go to church, and it's done. It's over.
Okay, so my homecoming, we don't have a football team, so we do it with basketball. And at first I was like, okay, like I'm not gonna like this, but actually I love it. So some teachers will be lenient, like we won't really go over much content in class, or we won't have class at all. And then like I'm a bio major, so some classes like labs, like you can't get off track because like we have a lab each week and you have to cover all the labs. But basically, like I'm pretty sure there's a party every day. We have comedy shows. Obviously, we have a concert. This year we had Meg Thee Stallion. We have comedy shows. We had like a hypnosis show, magic show, whatever you want to call it. We have aux cord wars. We have meltdowns. We have fashion shows. It's just so much going on throughout the week. But for what I can remember, every day besides Wednesday, because like Wednesday was our concert, so obviously like you tailgate in your car or in the parking lot. We had a party, like there was a punch out. That's the one I remember this year. This year we did like a bonfire as well. That was so fun. Like they served food for free, like hot dogs, drinks, I think hot chocolate, because it was so cold during homecoming this year or whatever, because it's in November. Yeah, we just had everything. Like it's so fun. It's an event every day. You just have fun with your friends, teammates, anything like that. You get lit like throughout the day. Like everybody's just doing their own thing. Like everybody's lit that part of the week. You wear your best outfits for the week. You literally weeks in advance. You go online, order your outfits, so you know what you're gonna wear. And then Saturday obviously is the right. Saturday is obviously the big tailgate. It's so fun. Like people would think, oh, they don't have a football team, so it's not lit like that. I promise y'all, we have a whole set of vendors. People bring their tents. Alumni come. They're so sweet. Like the Honors College also has a separate little luncheon where you get to network and like talk to people. So like homecoming is a big time for networking as well. So yeah, it's just like.
Okay, so let me just get into the greatest homecoming on earth. Basically, very quickly, it always starts off with Sunday at No Face No Case party at Buchanan's. Usually is a venue in Greensboro. Buchanan's is a venue in Greensboro that has a lot of parties, and you can't bring your phone in. That's why it's No Face No Case. So basically, the whole week it's comedy shows and different fashion shows and different types of events. But the fun starts on Wednesday with the comedy show, and then Thursday is the real fun. The Greeks have a punch off at a park maybe 15 minutes away from from A&T, and basically they have their drinks and it's a good time, and it's just a big pregame before going to the actual pep rally, and it's so much fun. So much fun. The pep rally is fun because everyone's trying to figure out who the special guest is. Last year it was Cutiful. My freshman year was Cutiful. This year it was Annalie Chapa, and it was pretty fun. Like definitely a good time. And then Friday is more of a chill day. Like the alumni start coming on campus and everything, and just you get a scope for them. Your parents come and take you to eat that night. And then Saturday you wake up in the morning and it's homecoming. It's the football game. It's the tailgate. It's in at A&T basically like around 4 or 5 o'clock over by the cap or whatever. There'll be a big huge party over there, and it's just so much fun, and it goes on till 10 p.m. And I had to make it brief because my phone has been acting up. But basically, guys, these are our HBCU experiences. And if you go watch our Q&A on Cameron's channel, it'll be linked below. Do that, and then just go follow my girl Arlen on Instagram, of course. But if you haven't liked, commented, subscribed, what are you doing? What are you waiting for?
Get with it.
So until then, guys, thank you so much, and I will see you next time in Chrissy's Corner.
Bye, guys.
Bye.